Hello, I am Wael Yahya, Certified Financial Technician Expert from the International Federation of Technical Analysts. In this video, we will apply the classical technical analysis methods to NIO stock over the short and medium term. Let us check the daily chart, and as we can see, the structure of the stock is really in a bearish environment over the long term. We can see here a major downtrend coming from the weekly chart since July 2021. So the major structure is showing bearishness, and over the medium term the stock was in an impulsive wave to the downside. This impulsive wave was started on December, and here are the peaks that created the downward impulsive wave, and this impulsive wave was around 6 months long, but lately the impulsive wave changed its direction, and the medium term wave is not impulsive anymore. It is a corrective wave, but the correction is in a sideway. The correction is not going up. The correction of the medium term wave is a trading range. This trading range is making up the medium term wave, and we can notice that over the medium term now things change. We do have equal peaks at the same level around $24 and equal bottoms around $13. So the stock got stuck into a trading range of around $10 approximately. This trading range is of thickness of $10. So the medium term wave changed from impulsive to the downside to corrective in a trading range. This corrective medium term wave can be used as a kind of speculation, where you can virtually buy around the bottom and supports and sell around the highs and the resistance. It's okay to think this way, it's normal, but the question is, can NIO be positive, or can NIO get positive over the medium term? There are a lot of requirements for this. First of all, we should zoom in to see the requirements that should be met in order for NIO to be positive over the major and the medium term. First of all, we should draw and highlight the different resistances that are facing the stock. First of all, the downtrend line from the weekly chart. Then we can see the short-term resistance around $24 and another short-term, relatively medium-term one around $26. So there is a kind of a $2 area of resistance ranging from 24 up to 26. In order for the stock to get into a positive territory, it should break the downtrend line, and if it broke the downtrend line and still did not manage to break above these two resistances, it will be considered still in a medium-term sideway with no any change. But what is required for a positive structure is that the stock breaks the downtrend and breaks above and passes through both resistances, or you may say through this $2 area of resistance, and this breakthrough should be on relatively exceptional or above average high volume and the confirmation days should be on decreasing volume. If these conditions are met, we can say that NIO turned positive over the medium term, and its first and nearest target will be the major or long-term resistance, weekly resistance around 32, which means that there can be a potential of a $7 profit after it turns into a positive outlook after a confirmed valid break above $26. So these are the requirements, the minimum requirements that should be met by NIO in order to get into a medium-term upward wave instead of a medium-term trading range. If the stock did not manage to do so, and if it failed to break through the mentioned resistances from 24 up to 26, we can consider that trading range is intact and the picture will stay sideways as long as it is failing to break above the mentioned resistances with no any upward targets in that scenario. But keep in mind that if it broke through $13, this means that the medium term is not corrective anymore, and it is creating a new impulsive downward wave which may target a much lower resistance levels around $10, maybe less. So keep in mind that over the long term, $13 should be valid and intact and never be broken, because over the long term, as long as the stock manages to stay and close on weekly basis above $13, the picture can have some hope of turning into positive outlook by time. But if $13 is broken at any given time, this means that the medium-term wave turned into an impulsive downward wave. So take care of this. Concerning this trading range, some virtual trading can take place by making use of the limits and boundaries of this trading range by thinking of buying virtually around $13 and selling virtually around $24, which is quite thick area and thick band of $10. Of course, you will not buy at the minimum nor sell at the maximum, so you can say there is a potential net of $7 approximately if you managed to do some virtual trading near 16 by going in as long virtually and selling by going short or closing the old longs after a break below 22. So you may get some kind of $6 or $7 approximate thickness of potential profits on both sides. Until then, keep in mind that any potential virtual trading around $13, your stop loss should be around or just below $12, and if you do some virtual trading by going short around $24, your stop loss should be just above $26. And keep in mind that any virtual trading should be made by maximum virtual cash of 5%, because the risk is not moderate and it's relatively or somehow high until a limit is broken, either the 26 or the 13s. That's it for now for NIO. Please keep in touch and feel free to like, share and subscribe. See you soon.